My name is William Barnhart, 373 McKellar Street. I'm here tonight to talk about the cell phone ordinance. I don't know what's happened to it. Councilwoman Patrick told me that City Council was waiting for the state, which is a bad idea because the state moves a little slower than what City Council does. I talked to Raymond Pryor's aide less than 3 weeks ago, and she told me all they was thinking about was the texting message ordinance or law, which is definitely not far enough. And I told her that I think it was July the 22nd in the Columbus Dispatch, they had an article where the federal government done research in 2003 about the hazards of talking on a cell phone and driving a motor vehicle. They said it is just one step above drunk driving. So I think City Council ought to think real hard about it. I don't know if they're waiting for after the elections to see who's still going to be here or not. But every day they wait is another accident, another personal injury. I mean, you pass the red light camera real quick. The hunting on deers on Saturday and Sunday fairly quick. But for some reason, the cell phone ordinance is at a standby, I guess.
Anyone else wish to address council this evening?
Hey everybody, Joe Sharp. I live at 559 North High Street. I'm running for city council at large. I've been attending council off and on for the past couple of years, and one thing I have noticed is the commitment, the sacrifice that you people have given, and I want you to know that I appreciate it, and I want to thank you for that. But with that said, I think we need a change in attitude. And I think a good example tonight is now all of a sudden 1 week before the election, we're ready to sign a resolution to listen and talk to the people in the community about the Carlisle building. Where was that last week? Where was it last month? Why aren't we working together? And I think we need a stronger leadership, and I'd like to play a part in growing and building a stronger leadership. And whether I get on council or not, I'd ask you people that are giving of your time and serving to keep in mind what you're seeing here with this community and what the community really wants, and maybe not what you want, but what everybody wants. And I don't know, just keep that in mind. Thank you.
Anybody else wish to address council this evening?
Hi, my name is Scott Waters. I live 798 Cliffside Drive. And I just wanted to make a few comments. I think it's great they're going to do something with the Carlisle building. You know, I can't make it a parking lot. So whatever, hopefully something happens. But really I'm here because I really didn't know anything about this camera light thing until somebody filled me in last week. And I just moved back here like a year ago. And, you know, I had no idea that there was so much, you know, that's a fascist kind of thing to do, to put up cameras. And the story behind how it got done is cronyism at best. And I really hope that you people get voted out of office that voted for the cameras. Because it's just, that's not what this country was founded about. Goodbye, thank you.
Anyone else wish to address council this evening?
My name is Linda Wilson, and I'm at 720 East 4th Street, Chillicothe. I'm here to represent the Caring Hearts Homeless Shelter. I want to make everybody aware, or have everybody aware of the homelessness in the house, in the city. Thursday I talked with John Snow, and he says there's 127 children who are homeless. that's a lot of children and compared to their parents. They are living on top of each other, and there is 10 of them in foster care that's been uprooted from their homes. So I would like some support and in getting help with the homeless people. So, you can contact me if you need to.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, my phone number is 740-774-4122.
Anyone else wish to address council this evening?
Quickly. I thought I understood.
We need, I'm
Rector,
sorry.
Keith Rector,
We
343
gotta
East
follow the
Water.
rules. I know people don't like them, but we
All
gotta
right,
follow
I've
the
been here
rules.
before.
Okay.
343 what?
East Water Street.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. I believe I heard you make a statement, Cindy Henderson. The city has committed $250,000 to the Carlisle previous developer, the original KRGB or whatever their name was. So the city lost that money, or is it recoverable? What's the dynamics of the original person that bailed out the firm, the company? They're gone.
I really don't know. I mean, the story is like a soap opera, but if we were to lose the Carlisle, we as council have been informed. If the building were to be torn down, there would be a possibility that we might be responsible for some of they were community grant monies
grant
that had
Had
been
to pay
put
back
in.
that.
I think it was post-fire, trying to secure the facility. There were
Okay.
some grant monies many moons ago, so.
Okay, so it really didn't come out of the treasurer's pocket. It came out
Money
of
is
other
money.
people's pocket to give to somebody else.
Money is money.
All right.
It's taxpayers' money.
Huh? They got a grant.
Okay.
250,000.
That- Yeah, let's not,
right,
wait
all
a minute, wait a minute. We're not gonna allow the audience to carry on the conversation during audience participation. If
Okay.
you wanna speak to council, speak to council,
Right.
okay?
I've done that, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
It's money.
All right, anybody else wish to address council? All right. I know, I'm looked at as the bad guy, but, we've got rules, we've gotta follow the rules. Council rules. I don't make them up, I just follow them, okay? All right. Anybody else want to address council? Okay, we will move on to old business. And I believe, Mayor, did you have a comment you wanted to make? Okay, any other old business council members? Yes, Mrs. Henderson?
Under old business, I think that we need to be reminded that ever since for the last 6 years, as finance chair, the mayor has had, I would say, nearly quarterly meetings with whoever the owner of the Carlisle building was at that time. And he's always asked me to be present, to listen into the conversations. I've participated in conference calls. There has been an ongoing dialogue with the mayor and with myself present, trying to keep this project going. There have been many proposals, things that cannot be discussed to protect the privacy of parties as far as what ifs, you know. And I just want it to be stated that the conversations have been going on for a long, long time. And it hasn't stopped, and I don't expect it to stop. And it is my hope that under old business that this resolution that we passed this evening would be helpful in a first step to keep the ball rolling. But I think the July ordinance that we passed to try to get it into the voters' hands is also an expression of support. And it would have been so much more helpful if we could have had more petitions and more enthusiasm to try to get this passed before the voters. And I hope that it does. But under old business, just let it be said that the conversation has never ended.